2, 1. All right, we're live.
Hey, it's Jim Halsey. We're back visiting with you again today. And we are coming from the Halsey headquarters in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our office here is lucky to have some good visitors today that came in. Jim Paul Blair, on my right, who is the director of the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame and the producer of the very successful G-Fest in Muskogee. And an old friend, Dwight Halderman, that used to be with our company years ago, and in Nashville, in Tulsa, and Independence, Kansas. And he came by, and so Dwight and Jim are here. I'm showing them around the office, all of our archival. Jim, success at G-Fest. Congratulations.
Thank you so much
On that.
Thanks
And
for
Dwight,
coming.
good to see you again.
Wonderful to see you.
You booked a lot of dates with us. You took care of a lot of business. So tell us a little bit of what you guys are touring Tulsa today.
We are. Dwight and I go way back. We next door neighbors in Nashville, and gosh, he introduced me to a lot of people. It seemed like every birthday party we had, because our kids grew up together, and every birthday party at Dwight's house was like a Halsey reunion. So I got to know so many people before I got to know you that had worked with you, and his connections brought a lot of connections to me. And in fact, a lot of the people that helped us make G-Fest successful were people like Steve Dahl and Gil Cunningham that have come highly recommended.
And Kurt Webster worked with you, too.
And Kurt Webster, yes.
Kurt's one of our instructors at our Halsey Institute online school, and he's a master PR and public relations person. So, Dwight, you're not in show business anymore. You're in, well, you're retired now.
I'm retired and living in Florida and just back visiting old friends and having a ball.
But when you work with us, you handle a lot of the business out on the road for the Judds. I know for Woody Herman, and then the group out there.
Merle and Tammy and Roy and
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of really wonderful things, and I appreciate the time that I spent here. It was a wonderful experience, and to work for you, and you're such a visionary, and it was just marvelous. Ironically, we're sitting right about where my office used to be.
Right, yeah. Well, we always invite anybody who wants to come by our office. We're always happy to welcome anybody to come in, and we'll show them around a little bit. See that?
Yeah.
But thanks for coming by here today. And because one of our big projects that we have now, we're still managing the Oak Ridge Boys, 42 years, and they're one of the biggest touring groups ever, I think, ever in the history of the business, because they still work 150 concert dates a year, from California to New York, to all through Canada, and every year or so overseas somewhere. So I know that when you were with us, I'm not sure that you worked on any of the Oak Ridge Boys projects or not, but you knew all the guys that did.
Yeah, not so much directly, just indirectly. I worked with them, but I worked more directly with some of the other artists. But you had a big stable of folks we worked with.
I think what people maybe can understand when we talk about the music and entertainment business, it's not just about the star on stage with the microphones and the big crowds out there cheering. It's all the people behind the scenes. Besides the bookers and the managers and the press and the PR and all the road crew and the managers that go online and the directors of music and entertainment at the various locations of festivals, casinos, PACs, and all of the other places that buy entertainment. That's what we teach about at the school, at our online school, Halsey Institute. And we urge all of you to look on halseyinstitute.com and figure out is there a place for you out there? If you like music and entertainment business, I bet there is. So thanks, gentlemen, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us about the G-Fest for next year. What's happening?
June 15, 16, 17. You go to gfestmuskogee.com for updates. We're working on talent already for next year. And look us up on Facebook.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.